Welcome to Creased. Rorks Drift. MITUS 1. Here we go.
Hey, what up and welcome to another episode of Creased. I gave you the little bit of a rundown earlier in the week what we were going to do. I've spent some extensive time editing this episode, and I mean extensive. So we're going to do MITUS and Rorks Roasting Hype Sneakers Part 3. Now, I've got to give you the heads up. We're super festive. A lot of adult beverages prior to this, more than usual. Usually I'm able to sort of reel it in, but I feel like I bring it back towards the end. I feel like might be slurring my words quite a bit at the start, but we get there, man. And look, I have heavily edited this. Maybe one day we do a Patreon and you'll get the uncensored version, but we've still kept a lot of the fun in there, and check it out. What up? There's another episode of Creased. I know you've been here for it. Number 3, version 3 of MITUS and Rorks Drift, mugging off sneakers. They've been calling for it, Rorks. You don't even know. You become a star overnight in the sneaker world. Yay! They've been calling for you. Like I did 2022's worst sneakers, and they were all commenting, why is it Rorks here?
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know I love this. Creased hype sneakers. 3.
What we're going to do is start you off with this one. This is a limited edition collab with Asics.
Oh, alright.
With Asics
Alright.
and a hype sneaker brand. Tell me what you're feeling.
Let's have a look at that. Alright. Oh!
So this is the Beans collab with the Asics Gel Kayano. Asics Gel Kayano has been a staple for the Asics brand as like a shoe that gives you a lot of support. This one they went a little bit out the frame, went in the classic like fashionista stage. What do you feel? Now swipe across.
Look, Gore-Tex reminds me of bodyboarding because I grew up on the Central Coast. I don't know why. Is it a bodyboarding thing? Like a
swipe across. Swipe across.
But it also...
that's one frame.
Oh, there's another shot?
Oh, that's how they look. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
so
okay.
it goes from bodyboarding Gore-Tex Green Mile. It reminds me of the Green Mile.
It's a Kathmandu on hiking uphill.
And then it goes into the Mosquito Green Mile version of it. You know?
Yeah.
So listen, if you're going fishing and you need a new pair of shoes with the Gore-Tex sole, you get these Mosquito officials, yeah?
So if you got the Rapala and it's stuck to your shoe, you'd be okay with this. But outside of that, no.
Well, I don't know really what it is, mate. It's just a fishing shoe or something.
It's meant to be a running shoe, and they go a little bit crazy where they put the top on it, you know what I mean? Like if you take that out, like it's a normal running shoe, but they're just trying to be too cute with it. Yeah, that's my feeling.
I don't know. I know this sounds probably a bit bad, but it reminds me of the Green Mile for some reason. You know that movie? Like.
Yeah, I know the movie. I don't know what you're talking about, but I know the
then
movie.
This scene comes into those like you catfishing, you know what I mean? Like you know those like honky redneck docos where they shove their arm in the hole and they get the catfish out and shit. That's what this shoe reminds me of.
Right here, right now, your favourite brand, New Balance. I'm gonna take it away from you.
Is that New Balance?
No, that's not.
Oh, right.
This is the New Balance 2002 RM.
Is this a new one?
Tell me what you feel about this.
Okay, I'm ready, I'm waiting. It's the moccasin cut off fucking olive green version of a Croc.
Pretty much that's what we're looking at.
Is that a good description?
That's a good description. I would take that as a description. If I work for New Balance, I'll say, yeah, let's take that and run with it.
That shit hot. You know what? And you know what? If you got your bell-bottom jeans, they just falling over the top of it.
So you're not seeing the cuff?
But you wouldn't see it. I mean, you wouldn't see the cuff of the pants. So they just look like mad olive green New Balance.
For me, they do this as an actual shoe, and I actually like the actual shoe, right? But in the moccasin shape, I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
But you know what? If you got long pants on, they flaring,
and they ain't working it out,
you got your Levi 504s on, you'd never know that was a moccasin, you know?
If you feel like you can get away with that, would you keep it that way?
No, mate, if that shoe ever came into my house, I'd slap me in the face, but...
Nah, free. Brought out to you in a free,
mate,
to wear in your garage.
No.
Garage.
Wrong.
We've been really bad with Adidas. What I want to do is show you the height of Adidas basketball right now. Have you heard about James Harden?
Mm-hmm. He played for the Rockets or something?
He played for the Rockets, then he went to Brooklyn, now he's at Philadelphia. You know what? He just dropped a brand new silhouette. He's tapping into the back of Adidas and he dropped this one right here. Ready? Tell me about it.
Drum roll, please.
1, 2, 3, drum roll, please let me know about it, you heard?
Come on, hit me with it.
Here it is.
Hit me with it.
What do you feel about it?
Send it through?
Yeah, it's there.
Mate, that...
Like, this ain't even like us sending you the worst shoes imaginable. This is just sending you like shoes that have dropped in the last couple of weeks.
You know what this reminds me of?
This is Adidas's whole thing.
No, they did a redo of the movie, but it reminds me of the original Total Recall with Sharon Stone.
Oh no! And they got the cardboard third tit.
Yeah, you know the
Is that the cardboard third tit?
Little Mars and shit, like.
Is that what we calling this? The cardboard third tit?
Yeah, I'd probably call it that. It's like the cardboard third sock. You know what I mean? It reminds me of the original Total Recall, but look, God bless James Harden. My favourite player at the Rockets. Did he play at the Rockets?
No, he went to Brooklyn, then he went to Philadelphia.
Well, look, all I know is the money long. God bless him, you know what I mean?
Like, you're doing well. Look, you're doing better than us, let me tell you.
Man, that money long. God bless him. You know?
Alright, last time we did this thing, we were talking about some Nike SB. We like going to Fast Time. Fast Time is our favourite thing right now, yes?
Absolutely.
Alright, so I showed you this joint. I showed you this joint, and this was your favourite of the last time. This is how they actually released them, so you tell me what you're feeling.
Let me hop up. I'll shut my eyes.
I'll show you 2 photos. You tell me how you're feeling.
You seen it yet?
I've seen both. Right there.
Here we go.
The last.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, you remember them?
Mate, we gotta go wake my kids up for that.
What's that telling you?
Mate, that's the Sesame Street Elmo edition.
Mate, that's the Oscar de Grouch fuck out my kitchen edition.
Yeah, sorry, no, Elmo Oscar de Grouch.
Scroll across.
My kids would love that shit.
Oh, that's the top view. What are you feeling about them joints?
Wait, can I just ask you a genuine question? Look, I'm really out of touch. Do people wear that?
Apparently they do.
Do people actually wear those shoes?
So you remember when I showed you the hemp edition of the CPFM? You're like, that's actually the one I actually would wear.
Yeah,
this is what they actually released with that on top of it.
That was one thing, look. Cheesy.
That was one thing they never released, but that's what they actually released.
Man, like if it's slightly cheesy, that's alright, you let it slide, but this is just not even like, it's beyond human comprehension that actually
What's crazy is the ones that I showed you, and we're like, that's horrible, but it's not too bad, and you might buy it. They actually released this one.
I don't get it.
How much do you reckon these are reselling for? Honestly, don't know myself. Let's have a look. Is there any world that you'll see yourself wearing these?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Wrong.
What size are you?
Is there a world where I'd smoke them? Yes. In a different lifetime, when I was a lot younger, I probably would pack that shit into a fucking Gatorade bottle or an Orchie bottle and I'd smoke the shit out of it.
So you're a size 12, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Let's have a look. Size 12. Lowest ask is what people are willing to sell it for.
Tell me.
Is $830.
I was right, wasn't I? I said 800 at the start.
Highest bid is what people are willing to pay for it. $452.
Mate.
What would you pay for it?
Did I not say 800 or $400?
I don't believe it. I don't remember. But what would you pay for that?
Go back. Rewind in retrospect.
What we're going to do is take it from Adidas and go straight to the biggest sneaker release and hype release of Nike, alright? What do you feel about these Nikes? This is the latest from Nike and ISPA. No. I thought it was ISPA, it's ISPA. What do you feel about these? You've been sent them?
Ready? You sent it?
I believe I have.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Mate, that's a seamless transition from Oscar to the Grouch. It actually looks like the same shoe, but it's just decomposed. It's starting to fall away after somebody's worn it.
Should we have gone from this to Oscar the Grouse, just like garbage, to what Oscar the Grouse lives in?
You know what? Like, I actually think it was that last shoe. As the greenery starts to decompose, it just turns into this later on. And
when you see this, what do you feel? Like, what are your emotions?
I cannot believe that people consume so much fucking shit in their lives that people would wear this shit. I really can't.
Alright, so what do you feel like this is worth? Not resale market, not retail market. What do you feel like it's worth?
Well, look, the cost and the value is two different things, right? The value of this shoe to me is minus $600.
Okay.
Right? The cost of it, you're about to tell me.
Alright, so you're saying it would cost you $600 to ever put it. So you're saying it would cost $600 to put these shoes anywhere near you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What if I told you the retail of these shoes was $300?
Mate, you'd still have to pay me $600 to wear them.
And if I said the retail was $300, the resale on them is probably $150. So you're losing money if you buy them.
Well, no, I'm not, because
You're not going to buy them?
No, but the person that's paying me to wear them is giving me $600.
That's
so
fair.
they're actually losing $450, right?
That's fair.
That's the fairest way to look at it.
Right, let's go.
But I've got to be honest, mate, like, look, we're living in a disgusting world now. Like, if people actually think this is fashion,
I've seen them in shops, bro.
Right.
Like, I've seen them in shops.
I don't
This
know
isn't
what
like
it
a
is.
far
I
out
just don't know
world.
what that is, mate. I don't get it. I can't get it. I just can't.
This is
There's
the
nothing
City Hall
sexy about it,
3s.
mate. There's nothing sexy about it. What are we watching? Fucking I Am Robot or what? Like,
I've got 3 shoes left to show you. What I want to show you, I've got 2 shoes by a company called Mischief. Their whole thing is to disrupt the space.
mm-hmm.
If I show you this shoe right here,
Hit me with it.
tell me what you feel about
I'm
it.
not looking at it. I want to go back.
What do you feel about this
Sent
shoe?
it yet?
I've sent it. This is brand new. I joked about this shoe. I joked about this shoe.
The shin splint shoe.
Yep. I joked about this shoe. I joked about this shoe saying I had this shoe before it was cool, and then I did my ankle in and I actually had to wear a moon boot. What do you feel about this?
You know what this reminds me of? Physical 100. I've been watching that South Korean show recently.
Everyone been telling me about that.
No, but no.
Everyone been telling me about that.
But no, it's actually like, if you break your leg, it looks really comfortable.
From my perspective, right, if you make a shoe like this, call it $400 and you make people to buy it,
Is that Steve Aoki there, Warren?
are you a genius if you are able to charge $400 for people to buy this? What do you feel?
Well, mate, I absolutely do think you are, because if people are buying it, God, more power to you. Capitalism, baby. You know what I mean? Shit.
Alright.
God bless.
We got one right here. R.I.P. the GOAT, Virgil Abloh. This was his first original
next shoe?
silhouette. Yeah, we're on the next shoe. This is the first original silhouette by Virgil Abloh. You tell me what you feel about this. Ready?
Ready? Virgil Abloh.
Next one.
Next
that one. Two colours. So I'll send you to the second colour. You give that
what this
voice.
reminds me of?
Yeah.
This is the Public Servant Canberra edition.
Canberra edition.
It reminds me of those middle-aged baby boomers that like to go hiking in their Kathmandu jackets at the back of Canberra.
But you give them too much voice.
No, the trendy ones.
Alright, so go back. Go back.
They're allowed to be trendy too, alright? They're public servants, but they're allowed to be trendy, you know what I mean? They're about to have that off-white, that Virgil Abloh, you know what I mean?
Alright, so go back and check out the other colourway, right? There's 2 colourways.
Where?
Go back. There it is, down the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So we got 2 colourways, right? You tell me what you feel. How would you wear these shoes?
Mate, they're...
Would you buy them?
Look. The Tuscan-looking Colorado...
Tuscan Raiders like Star Wars?
No, I don't know. But the Colorado looking colour, the tan colour one, the Canberra look. The other one,
You're not sure?
Baseball. I'm feeling a baseball with the studs on the bottom. No, I'm feeling baseball. Bro.
Baseball? Okay.
You know what I mean?
Alright.
South Korean.
I thought high fashion,
No.
you're saying baseball.
Korean baseball.
Korean
You know
baseball.
what I mean? Because it's a mixture. It's a good mixture between high fashion and practicality. You know what I mean?
Alright, these come across your desk. You're a CEO. You've got the yes or no approval. What are your notes for those shoes?
What, these ones again?
Yeah. Nah, those shoes. What are your notes for the approval?
Mate, you're
What gets them across?
Mate,
What
yeah.
gets them across for you?
Mate, you're asking heavy questions.
I am. That's what I'm here for. Those two shoes come across your desk.
Yes.
You're in charge of them coming to fruition or not.
Yes.
What are your notes to get them over the line? Is it the high heel? Is it the high ankle? Like what gets it over the line for you? How do we get this into the market?
Sure.
What's the slight alteration where you go, we can do this?
It's got a zip tie on it too.
Yeah, it does. That's an off-white thing.
Yeah, I don't mind. That's a dog tag type thing, just in case you call dead on the mountains of fucking Belconnen or something.
Well, that's an off-white thing. So
But you
that's
know what I do?
Virgil's-
Look, if I were gonna do it, I would rely, because it's like managing up, managing down. If you're in a position where you got to sign off on stuff, you've got to have a mutual respect and an understanding for the people below you that are creating trends. So you know, sometimes you can't have all that pressure on you to sign off on it. But I think the golf studs will make me sign off on it. The golf studs.
So if you were to say,
Yep.
this is a golf shoe, we're going to put this in the golf range, that's where you would land? Or would you have this as a general fashion release?
Well, I don't know if it's meant to be a fashion release or
Is it hiking?
Is it a hiking boot? I don't know.
Well, this is your opinion. We're asking your opinion. Is it general fashion? Is it hiking? Is it golf? What is it?
Yeah, it's a hybrid, you know, hiking
Because this is Virgil
cross
Abloh's...
sports. It's like a cross sports hybrid, you know.
What is a cross trainer? This is Virgil Abloh's first ever original signature shoe. And we're asking you the question.
Mhm.
We're going to ask anyone in the world, we're asking him.
So you know what?
You would wear them?
It's all about empowering the people that are in their roles. And I would say, you know what, if you really truly believe this is going to work, tick. Sign off. You're the youth. I believe you that you believe me. Off you go. But if it doesn't work, you're sacked. That's what I'd say.
Smart man. We got one more shoe right here. I want you to hit on that right there.
Oh,
What do you feel about these? You've seen these?
Yeah. These are
Alright, so these are the Mischief Big Red Boots.
This shit's a fluid retention water balloon shoe.
It does look like some water balloons, doesn't it? If you rubbing the rubber band around some water
What is
balloons and throwing them at somebody, that's what it looks like right there. Alright, so
We're not gonna
if you swipe, you're gonna see 3 photos. 2, one more.
Postman Pat.
Alright, we got 3 photos to give you all angles. What do you feel about the Mischief Red Boots?
My kids, they fucking love this shoe, eh? If I came home in this, I'm already their best friend most of the time. But if I came home in these, they would worship me, eh? You know what I mean? They really would.
What do you feel like they are if you're looking at them in the shops? Out of nowhere, you see
what I
these
feel
in the
like they are?
shops.
You know what I feel like they are? Like,
Yeah.
they feel like I'm actually genuinely terrified for the future of our Earth and the people and the next generation of civilization. I'm genuinely terrified. Like, I actually don't know how.
Are you able to say that in that hat?
Well, it looks like Play-Doh. Like, I don't even know, mate. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know what even to say, but look, if people enjoy wearing it, fashion's a, you know, extension of your personality or whatever. Look, God bless you, empower yourself, peace to the gods, but I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I genuinely feel that it looks like a red condom that is a water balloon.
For me, right, this is a company that's known to troll. So they did the Hell shoe, the Jesus shoe, they did like the Vans that were like wavy or whatever. This is their own unique taste on a shoe, but it's ridiculous in their own space. They also put out a bunch of pairs, so like people were wearing them, making them feel like clout, and they put out a limited number, so they're worth us like some sort of amount. Like these pop up on your shelves at your local shoe
Are these
store.
actually for sale? Or
Yeah, bro. Like, what do you think they're worth? Looking at them right here,
Mate,
what do you feel like they're worth?
I don't fucking know, man. Who knows anymore? Who really knows?
What would you pay for them?
Fuck, mate. What would I pay for them? Well, that's a silly question, because I just told you I think it's absolutely pathetic that human beings as a species would wear those fucking shoes. So I don't understand what that means. I really don't.
Let's have a look on StockX and see what they're going for.
I just don't get it.
You're a size US 12, yeah?
Yes, mate. We established that.
Alright.
And I'm traumatised after looking at these. I really am. I'm traumatised.
So if we look at your size,
Let me just take a guess.
you take a guess. Tell me what
I
you
got the
think.
last one right. I said 800 or 400. No,
You did.
both right.
You did. You were both right.
Alright.
So give me like a $200 distinction.
Who makes them?
Mischief. The whole idea is they piss people
Is he
off.
a rider?
Nah, it's their whole idea. They piss people off. Like that's their whole thing. They piss
Are
people
there
off.
even riders anymore?
Most of their shoes they've been like sued by people, but this is an original shoe, but they piss people off more.
Right, I'm gonna say $1,200.
Alright. So the highest bid, what someone is willing to pay for this in a size 12 is $1,984.
Oh my god.
The lowest someone is willing to spend or willing to sell your size in
It's like sports bet shit. Let's go William Millett.
is $3,771.
What?
Yes.
The lowest? No,
The lowest.
The lowest was 1,800. The highest is 3. Is that what you're trying to say?
The lowest someone's willing to sell them for is $3,771. The highest anyone is willing to pay for them is $1,984.
This is unbelievable.
What would you pay for them?
What would I pay? Fuck all. Fuck all. Zilch.
So that's what that was, but look, a lot of fun. Always good catching up with my boy. I've probably took 10 minutes of footage out. For whatever reason. They may be. You'll find out if we ever do a Patreon. I don't know. But this has been another episode of Creased. What do you guys feel? What shoes should we show Rorks? Because, like, for as much as he's one of my good mates, like, he ain't in the sneaker world like us. He's got a lot of sneakers, you know, compared to the average person, but he doesn't keep up on everything. So when I'm showing him these things, they're brand new to him. And for me, I'd find it hilarious when he goes out on these tangents about them. So I've taken a few outtakes, the ones I can show, and you're gonna get them here. So you get to enjoy just a little bit more of this, but we're gonna have a bunch of stuff this weekend, man. 2 crazy drops, reimagined 3s, big bubble Air Max, and there's a lot of restocks on the black Nike SB orange labels. So we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna be in Sydney, and we'll see, man. This has been another episode of Creased. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We'll be back twice a week. Check these crazy outtakes out. Peace. Alright, let's make sure I'm in shot. Move over, left. Move over. Or we can go right. We can go right if we need. Alright, come right. Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
Look, I'm back with that beard game, baby. I'm looking like damn Brazilian up in this joint. Pokey Rev, all that shit. Thanks for having me, MITUS. Creased, baby. We back. What sort of jalopy shoes we got on show today?
So we got some craziness right here, but what we're gonna do, you wanna see something dope first?
Well,
It's not here, so we're gonna do the whack shit first. Where's your phone? You got your phone on you?
no, you didn't tell me I need no phone.
No, I'm gonna send you images. Would you wear them?
I probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got me.
That's all we want to hear.
You got me on the hook, line, and sinker, mate.
Because if we look at these, right, this is 11.5 women's. 11.5 women's. That's a big shoe for a woman.
That's a Bohemian Rhapsody, that shit.
That's a woman's 10. That's a men's 10.
That's a woman's woman. Oh man, that's a delicious shit.
Best.
Yeah. But anyway, we back.
Back, baby.
We back for another episode. Yes, sir.
Alright, you got your phone on you.
Go on. Alright.
Yo. This is what I've been waiting for. It's like what, part 3?
I think it is.
Part 3 of MITUS and Rorks go off on hype sneakers.
Whoa. Here we are. We got Dan Bazillion in the building. We got,
I'm
somebody actually
sweating.
said I look like Virat Kohli the other day. That shit ripped my heart out, yeah. But he's hard. He's hard too, you know. Leave him alone.
All I know is I'm sweating out my stratosphere. You heard?
Listen, I've got skitties on skitties out here, yeah.
We're trying to do this the best way we can do it. It goes like this, yo. This is MITUS and Rorks Drift hype sneakers number 3. I know you've been calling for it.
Isn't it Creased hype sneakers?
It's all of it. What we gonna do?
Because 1 + 1 is 3. Am I meant to look at my phone?
Look at your phone, bro.
Here we go. Alright.
Alright. Have you heard?
I'm ready for it. Hit me with it.
You got yourself ready?
I'm hopped up. La 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 la. La 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 la.
I'm ready too now.